have a massive report coming out saying that Rhea Ripley will be coming back as a face, plus Finn Balor reveals who he wants to have a major feud with next, and we're going to break it all down for you guys coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But with that said, let's just jump right into it, Brady. Finn wants the Wyatt 6, and I love this. I mean, it's something that we talked about before in our theory videos, that something that we really wanted to see was Uncle Howdy's first match be against who Bray Wyatt's first match as The Fiend was, and that was Finn Balor. And it's looking more and more likely that this is a possibility that we may see, as we got a quote from Finn Balor in a recent interview where he was on What's the Story. He said that I'd love to work with the Wyatt 6. I feel like we could do some cool bleep there, and obviously we definitely could, Brady. I mean, this has got me really excited. I mean, we talked about this before, but now seeing that it's coming more and more into, you know, into reality, it got me more hyped, and I think a demon match versus Uncle Howdy could be a really fun one to watch.
How long has it been since we've seen the Demon King, Finn Balor? I mean, it's pre-Judgment Day, right?
Yeah,
it had to have been pre-Judgment Day. Was it last WrestleMania?
Yeah, I think it was at a WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was a WrestleMania. It was in a cage, but it feels like it was forever ago, nonetheless. So to see the Demon King back and thrown into the mix with the Wyatt 6, with how sinister and creepy everything has just been left so mysteriously. You know, the VHS tape showing up, and then we got Bo Dallas showing up on Monday Night Raw in the general manager's office. Like, you know, this thing is starting to take off and take flight, and I'm so excited for it. Finn, as we said before, would be the perfect first for Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, and when we talked about it before, we said, like, this would, before the Wyatt 6 even debuted, we said this would be an awesome feud between, you know, the powerhouse of Monday Night Raw in the Judgment Day and the outsiders coming in, all of the Wyatt 6, and just having this big feud between two of the biggest factions on the roster would be just great to see. But you know, what we've seen on these VHS tapes, like you alluded to, was him saying, you know, betraying your family and stuff like that, having those undertones of betraying family being the people he's going to target. So maybe if we see Finn Balor turn on the Judgment Day and go out on a solo route again, this could be when we see this match take place. And I would love to see this. They're looking like they're setting it up for Chad Gable right now. But after that, I mean, Finn Balor would just be an amazing competitor for Uncle Howdy, and we all want to see the Demon back regardless.
Absolutely. I mean, one of my favorite gimmicks in the last 10, 15 years, you know, the Demon King, the lights go down, the smoke shows up, he's crawling out to the ring, and don't even get me started on those wow, you know, up at the top rope. It's electric. It's phenomenal. And we want it, even if it's like down the road at not Money in the Bank. I'm just, you know, my brain is still stuck on Toronto. But at like Royal Rumble, say, that could be a crazy matchup for Uncle Howdy to have versus the Demon King, which I don't know. Demon King, you know, he's a different level, so who knows which way that would even go.
Yeah, it would just be a great story to unfold, too. Seeing the Demon back, the promos between these guys could be awesome, whether it's in the ring or whether it's by these VHS tape videos, and maybe the Demon has his own style of vignette or something.
Yeah.
That would be cool as well. But I think these two guys would just mesh perfectly in the ring, and I think just storyline-wise, it makes complete sense. But we want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you think we're going to see the Demon back, or are we just out there? Let us know down below in the comment section. But we're going to get into the next topic of the video here today, which is huge Rhea Ripley character change coming. And yes, Brady, on Monday night, we seen Rhea Ripley return to get Dom off of Liv Morgan, which was awesome. I thought that was a great way for her to come back. And we actually got a report here from today from PW Insider, who went on to say that they say that Rhea Ripley is now listed as a babyface internally at WWE, while the rest of the Judgment Day are still listed as heels. And you know, Brady, it seems like Rhea Ripley has been face. She hasn't really been healed during her whole reign. I think the crowd has just loved Rhea Ripley, but it's seeing now that she's formally changed to baby face. You know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens because of course, Liv Morgan is heel right now. She injured Rhea Ripley, injured the champ. Everybody loved Rhea Ripley, so switching her to face is definitely the perfect option here. Whether it's, you know, storyline-wise, whether it's just unintentionally by Liv Morgan and Dom taking the spotlight, which has put Rhea way over than, you know, she was already really over, but now she's way over as a face, and I'm just excited to see this side of Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, man, mommy's home, and everybody's pumped. I wish she would have came back at Money in the Bank, but I understand why we had to wait the following 2 days for it. Great to see Rhea back so soon. I don't think any of us really expected it to be so soon, but the fact that it is so soon, it's really exciting. As you mentioned, it is the perfect time for face turn for Rhea. You know, Liv getting the antics up and stirring up the Judgment Day, getting Finn and JD the title match, and then they becoming the champs. Her setting up that match against Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega, you know, getting the opportunity for Dominik to pound the crap out of his deadbeat dad, you know, just another time. So it's definitely interesting to see how this is going to play out now. Seems that Liv Morgan has been in favor of the Judgment Day in the weeks, and I guess, you know, the prior months now that's led up to Mommy returning. So to see where she'll split, it'll definitely be fun, and to see how Dominik reacts to it all as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's been a lot of people I've seen online since this has come out saying, does this mean she's leaving the Judgment Day? But I don't think she needs to leave the Judgment Day to be a face, because in my opinion, she was already a face while she was champion. So, you know, just now that being, you know, what her character is, I don't think we will see a big change in promo work or anything like that. I still think she's going to be the same Rhea Ripley that we all know and love. It's just now she's going to be playing more into the crowd than what she was before. And I'm really excited for this, Brady, because it's seeming like the hypothetical theory that we came up with here on the channel may come true with Rhea Ripley facing Liv Morgan at SummerSlam with Dominik Mysterio as a special guest referee.
I mean, you know, get him in there, special guest referee, or put the custody papers up in the briefcase and hook it up, get the ladder going again. You know, it's definitely going to make for a hell of a match. You know, especially, you know, where Rhea was just coming back and Liv was out, and then, you know, Rhea was the champ, and then Liv takes her out. It's just, you know, it's so like a slow burn story. And now that she's involved with Dom, I mean, Daddy Dom nowadays, you know, it's just going to be real fun to see how it's going to play out. And I really hope that we do get Dominik Mysterio in the striped shirt.
Yeah, it does seem like Dominik Mysterio is kind of going to be in limbo now, because obviously he was with Rhea Ripley, then when it went behind her back and started sucking up the Liv, and Liv only wanted him to get Rhea Ripley teed off at her, so it kind of seems like maybe none of these people want Dominik Mysterio right now, and he's kind of stuck out there looking for a new Bobby, you know what I mean? But I think just having this news come out of Rhea Ripley being a face is definitely huge, because, you know, she was getting over as a face while she was heel, but I think she's just going to be a better face. We're not going to see her dye her hair blonde back or anything like her days on NXT, but I think it's going to be great to see this feud leading up to SummerSlam with her and Liv and Dominik involved in there somewhere is really going to be something to watch, and I'm really excited for Monday night to see what the aftermath of all of this is going to be, and hopefully soon we'll get a timetable of return on Rhea Ripley, and hopefully that will be by SummerSlam. We want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think about Rhea Ripley as a face? We'd love to hear your guys' comments on that down below in the comment section. We're going to get into everybody's favorite topic here on the channel, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Gorilla. And like I said, I'm going to bring in comments sometimes that we don't agree with here on the channel. And this is one I definitely don't agree with. He said, Money in the Bank was a wasted PLE. And I understand people were upset about the way Money in the Bank went with Drew cashing in for it to fail. And now we don't have a Money in the Bank until 1 year, till, you know, 1 year's time. A Mr. Money in the Bank till 1 year's time. But Brady, I loved that PLE. And you were actually there. And I know you loved it too.
Listen, Gorilla, you got to hear me out. As a long life John Cena supporter and fan, when I heard that music hit in that arena, oh my God, it was the highlight of my life. And that's not even an understatement, you know. John Cena is just such an enigma. And the fact that he announced his retirement while I was in the arena, are you kidding me? The matches could have all been stinkers for me, man. Could have been 1 star out of 5, and I still would have been so content with just seeing the best in the world. I'm not talking about CM Punk either, because he was there too. So we had Punk, Cena, Orton, Cody, Rollins, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, yeah, Yeet. I could keep going, man. But, you know, Tiffy time as well now. So I think Money in the Bank, like you said, aside from the botch and a couple other things, I think it was fantastic. Really good PLE. And it sets things up very nicely for SummerSlam.
Yeah, 100%. I thought the women's Money in the Bank match was probably my highlight match of the night. I thought that was an absolute banger. The men's Money in the Bank as well was great. Sammy and Braun with that big upset was awesome as well. And the number of other matches that were on the card, like you said, didn't really like the cash-in fail. But, you know, they are building up to Punk versus Drew when ultimately, hopefully, Drew was going to win. Because if they make CM Punk win, that's going to suck. But I hope that they're building up to that so that Drew will win this match, and hopefully it's not one-on-one. I will hope there's some special stipulation behind this as well. Appreciate the comment. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure down below, hit that like button, comment on the video, might be featured on the next comment of the day, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get 3,000 subscribers by the end of July, so please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure down below and hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to check out a video we did the other day, it'll be popped up on your screen right now. But with that said, I've been your host, Casey, alongside my co-host, Brady. We'll catch you in the next one.